my channel. This is Miss Rose, and I'm going to be reviewing Santa Clarita Diet Season 3. So, Season 2 kind of ended with an explosion at the fracking site that Abby and Eric had set off, and we had Sheila and Joel in the desert with Gary's head, and Anne saw and she found out that Sheila eats people, like she's a zombie, and Sheila had to come up with something, and she basically said like she eats people because God, wants her to do good. So that's where we at. There are some new, and Ron is back in this season. We get introduced to 2 new people and all of that. So let's see. So Anne is in because she believes in God, and she tells all her God friends, like the people who believe in God, she tells them all like, my friend eats people, and she's like spreading it around like that girl cannot keep a secret for nothing. She was only like maybe like 3 or 4 episodes, and then she just like disappeared, I think. So that was weird. And there's this Knights of Siberia or whatever it was, and Joel decides to be a knight to save Sheila so she doesn't get killed, because the only way to kill a zombie is to shoot them in the head. You could shoot them down below and they will not die, but if you shoot them in the head, they will die. And in the 3rd episode, Sheila and Joel decide to tell Anne that her help is no longer needed, and she kind of gets upset about that. I still feel like Eric and Abby should like be together. Oh, that's another thing. Eric and Abby pretended to be boyfriend and girlfriend to throw off Eric's mom, because they were at the fracking site and the FBI is investigating all that, and they don't want to get in trouble for that. And the girl from Pretty Little Liars Perfectionist, Sydney Park, is also in this. She plays a girl named Winter, and she found out about it, but she says she's going to keep her secret, and Winter starts hanging out with Abby, and Abby basically says she doesn't want Eric in this mess because he already been in so much mess. Like, he's already in on the secret that Abby's mom is a zombie. She eats people, so she just wanted to give him a break on that. And then there's this character named Tommy. He's like he's assassinator or whatever, and he needs to kill Sheila, and he's going to, but Sheila was going to eat him, but then she realized when he said like, oh, I have a daughter, please don't, she decided to change her mind, and I don't know, at the end, like, he helped her. Like, that is so sweet. And then Sheila, she wants to do good and like do better in her life, so she does this Meal on Wheels thing, and she's helping this older lady. She seemed nice at first, but then she says something catty, and she's very sad and bitter because her daughter moved to England and she doesn't get to see her anymore, and she said her daughter's having a baby, and she said she won't be around to see the baby. So down the line, Sheila she turns her into a zombie, and she's the Jean. Oh my gosh. Yes, Jean. Did I call her Joan earlier? If I did, I'm sorry. Then Jean, she wants to eat her landlord, but she doesn't. And then, so the nurse, it's because she wants to eat her landlord because she thinks the landlord is stealing her money, but it was actually like her nurse, Amanda, and the nurse got all snarky and all, and then they both looked at each other and said, "We're both undead," and they ate her. Like, that was that. Yeah, I don't want to tell the whole thing in case somebody wants to watch it, but I'm just going to skip to the end. Oh my gosh. And if you reach this point, because I'm about to tell the end, so if you want to watch it, stop watching right here. Okay, so Sheila is on the run. This guy, Poplovic, or whatever his name was, is after Sheila, and, he pokes her right here, and Joel is all tied up, and, Abby and Eric are trying to figure out what they are. Like, are they starting to develop feelings for each other? I know Eric's been had feelings for this girl since day one. Abby's the one that's being kind of, I'm not really sure I have feelings for you, but you're my friend and we've been friends for a long time. So that's how he feels. And oh, there's this part Sheila wants Joel, you know, to live forever with her because she realized she's going to be living forever and she doesn't want to be alone. And Joel's like, I don't know, some of this undead stuff freaks me out, but something really interesting happens at the end of the episode. And this show only comes on one time out of the year, so in 2020 we got to see what happened to Joel because Mr. Balllegs or whatever his name was, the little spider thing, it went in his ear and said "mama," and I think it killed him for a second. And Sheila kissed him, nothing happened, and she realized she had to bite him. And I don't know if he's undead now or what. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was shocking. That shook me to the core. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you watched Santa Clarita Diet, tell me what you think of this season, guys. Like, this season was mind-blowing. It was so good. And there was some other people too. Oh, I forgot to talk about Ron. Yeah, Ron, he's always scared. That Ron's the guy that Joel had met in the mental institution in season 2. So if y'all haven't watched the show, go watch it from the beginning. Just trust me, it's a good watch. And Ron basically comes to their house and says, I want to be undead, you know. So he gets someone to bite him. I can't remember if it was Gary, but he ends up being undead, and instead of keeping it to himself, he's shouting it all around, you know. But it turns out he is a good help because he helped Sheila and Joel at the end, as well as Jean and Tommy. But now that's it. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.